Hi there, my name is Charlie Needs and this is my video application for the video content position at Warplin in Didcot on Milton Park. Basically, I'm going to be briefly going over why I feel I'm an ideal candidate for this particular job and why I'm really excited and really interested about applying for this job, and basically just talking about what I've been doing for sort of the last year or so. It's probably the more important stage of my career where I've been working as a freelance video editor and videographer. So I'm just going to go into that briefly and talk about what I've been doing there. So I've been working as a professional freelance videographer and video editor for about a year now, and basically applying my knowledge, my passion and skills for videography and video editing into a formal professional environment in producing corporate, promotional and business style projects for online marketing for businesses up and down the UK, as well as some international concerns as well. The international concerns come with one of the leading sites that I use, which is People Per Hour, but I've also had some direct contact from clients and interest as well directly to my sort of brand that I've started off, Promo Reel UK. Which is the sort of brand I've been stood under basically, and the way for people to get in contact with me as a freelance video editor if they need a promotional video or any sort of creative video project for their company or business, or just a private concern, for an event perhaps as well. And that's the way they've been able to contact me. But I've been able to apply for jobs and send out proposals through People Per Hour, which I'm sure you'll be aware of as the leading freelance website for freelancers to get work. And one of the key points I'd like to make about my freelance work is that I'm 20, I'm youthful, I'm creative, I'm a determined, passionate videographer and video editor, and I've had repeat and ongoing work with professional accredited companies and clients, which is one of the key points I'd like to make, is that I've actually had companies wanting me to do more and more work for them, ongoing work in creative video projects, and they've been very pleased, and I've had 100% satisfactory endorsements and reviews from all my clients so far, which is just really encouraging and really fantastic for me as a young, creative and determined video editor and videographer. So that's one of the reasons why I'd really now, knowing that I've got these skills, knowing that I've got the passion and determination, and knowing that I've been able to really please and provide quality services to a range of accredited companies up and down the UK, as well as some international concerns, that I would now like to use my skills within a business, in a corporate environment, amongst creative, interesting and engaging people, and what better opportunity than at Warplin in Didcot on Milton Park. It sounds like a fantastic company. I know they're an accredited company. I've been doing a lot of creative media projects for a long time, and I know Milton Park, the area, really well. I've actually done some video projects for a few companies in Milton Park. I worked for a company called Real Sound and Vision, which were originally on Milton Park, but then moved to Wallingford, who are a leading stage and lighting company in the UK. They do installations and stage lighting, presence and audio for schools, for auditoriums, for large buildings up and down the UK. And I was working with them for a few months actually. I've been working with Statius Management Services, one of the leading management consulting companies in the UK. I've been doing ongoing work with them, which is fantastic. As well as this, I'd also like to mention that I've been working on a higher national diploma online photography course with the British Academy of Photography. This is a fantastic online course, really insightful and quality course with the British Academy of Photography. They're a fairly recent online academy, but they have been given great accreditation from people who've used the course. They've got really good familiarity with some of the top universities, and it's a really, really insightful and creative course as well, which is one of the things I really like about it. One of the best things about the course is not only does the focus on photography allow me to get me some qualifications in a medium that perhaps I don't use as much in my professional work, which I've actually been doing more. I've been using photography within the video projects. Now I've started this photography course, but it's also opened my eyes to capabilities of the camera in general. So it's given me really good insight on, the way that photography can actually be very closely linked to videography. And catching that nice shot, catching the good environment, using lighting and metering and ISO and changing things and settings on your camera to get the best shot. And it obviously very closely links with any videography you're doing, because you need to set up your camera correctly to get the right shot. So it's really nice to be able to have that closely linked there. And it's a fantastic course, and it will get me a good level qualification in a HND, which is for a long time was the equivalent to a degree in terms of the difficulty of it. And they do a sort of awards ceremony at the end, much like you would at a university when you go and get your degree. So yeah, it's a really good course. It was a rather expensive course, and really, really insightful, and I've learned a lot from it so far. And great to work around because I can just do it during the evenings or during the weekend. Very sort of open working hours, and you can send off your assignments when and where you need to, and continue doing your day-to-day job, which is fantastic, obviously. So yeah, as you can probably see, I've really tried to stick myself in the best possible position in regards to being in the video production industry. I dived in straight away with businesses, tried to get work, show off my skills, show off my early my early passion and my early skills in video production, and I was given a lot of credit and received great reviews and endorsement. As I've been working as a freelancer, I've been improving the quality of my work, the equipment that I use, my understanding of the equipment, my understanding of the editors. In that regard, I mean Final Cut and the way you can, there's so much you can do with it, and as well with Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the industry standard, which I do have some experience with, but I've used it on a few occasions, and it very closely links over with Final Cut. So I found that because I've been doing so much on Final Cut, and when I was introduced to the Adobe Suite, it very quickly sort of came to me because it sort of it links very much similar. The layout and the platform and the format of the editor itself is rather similar to Final Cut. So it means that I can be very efficient as an editor, get straight on a computer and start editing. And I've just got a real creative passion for it. As I said, I've been a very creative person from a young age, arty sort of background, always liked producing interesting, visually engaging projects. And I'd like to involve myself in more of that. And hopefully that'll be an opportunity if I do get the job to be able to do that at Warpine, which will be fantastic. So I would really appreciate I really appreciate you looking at my video application. I hope it was gave you some good insight on what I've been doing, and hopefully showed the best side of me. And yeah, I really look forward to hearing from you, and thank you very much for watching.